Hi friends, today we're going to see how to deploy resources in Azure portal. First, portal.azure.com. I'm going to this one. After logging into this, please log in with your created user ID. So this will valid only for 30 days. After that, you have to register with other user or you have to go for a pay as you go. You see that credits, how much I have it currently. So as I told, 200 euro dollars I got it, which is in my currency 15,800 I got it. So now what I can do, if you're getting notification, you can see it here. Otherwise go to cost center, cost management here, and now after that let's log in here and then cost analysis. So now cost reported this period, so because I have not done anything, so it is not showing anything. Go to overview, budgets, check all the tabs which is related. So nothing is there currently. I have not done anything on this. So very first thing what you have to do is, after creating this portal.azure.free account, you have to create a virtual network. A virtual network is nothing but it's your company. Let's say you are creating your own network. So what I am doing here is I'm selecting this one here, or I'm typing like the virtual network. You see that I have to select this virtual networks. Click on this, you come here and then create a virtual network here. So after clicking on this virtual network, you have to give your information. Since I am on free trial, so I'm not seeing any subscriptions. So resource group. First thing, I have to create a resource group. What is this resource group? Resource group is a collection of resources that share the same lifecycle, permissions, and policies, which means that all the resources, it's just a collection of resources. So now let's look for an existing one. I don't have any exist one, so what can do, I can go for a create one. What I can do, tst hyphen virtual network. You can give any name. Now instance name of this, let's say tst, let's vn. Region where you want to deploy. So if you want to deploy in West Europe or anything, anywhere, wherever you want to do it, you can do that. So now I'll go for a central US. Now review and create it. So wherever you're deploying, that's called your region, right? The region is your central US. So make sure that you are deploying all your resources in region, central US itself. Otherwise, what will happen? It will be having a lot of issues or a lot of hassles you need to face it. Once you create this, you can see the progress here. Once you click on this one, this is your notification. You can see the progress. So even you also get all the information about credit remindings, right? So now validation is completed. Now click on create. If you see any issues in the your input, so it will give you the information saying that this is what we are facing issue. Now go to the notification again. You can see the initialization of deployment, initializing deployment. Now what I can do, so let's wait for some time. So after creating this resources, meantime, what I'll do, I'll create a VM. To create a VM, what I have to do, I have to go to the home or in the bar. So now if I come to home, before that I see this is information here. Microsoft Virtual Network is getting created and so on, so date, so on, so information. Deployment is in progress. So tst-vn is in progress. It says that it is created. Now I'll go to home. you can come type virtual machines in the bar, or okay, you see here deployment successfully completed, deployment succeeded. So that means you have virtual machine. Now again, I'll go to the virtual network. You see that TST underscore VN. So you have these many virtual. If you want to create a more, you can create a virtual. So I don't want to create more, I can do that. Since it is a free account, you will be having a limited resources on the VMs. So first thing what I have to do is I have to create a virtual machine. So virtual network, which you have created. Now I'll go for virtual machine. I can type virtual machine here, or you can select this one, or on the screen, if you see anything called virtual machines, click here. So now what I am going to do is I'm going to create a virtual machine, say Azure virtual machine here. Now I'm clicking on this, or you can come here and create this one as well. It will open. So Azure virtual machine, click on this. So now I'm getting create a virtual machine. Now the resource group which you have already created, network watch RG TSTVN. So this is what I want to create. By default, you will be getting it network and all. So resource group is TST underscore VN. Now the virtual machine name, right? My SAP test one. You can say test one. Region where you want to do it. I want to do it in a central US. Let's see. Where is it? So can I see central US here? West US, US, so UK. No, I don't see here central US. Let's go for a West US. Okay. Now availability zone. Availability zone, availability set, virtual machine scale set. Availability zone means you will be having within the same data center, you will be having a two different zones. Within the within the region, you will be having a two different zones. So I'm where you want to deploy zone 1, zone 2, zone 3. I want to deploy in zone 1. So if I go here, what do you want to do it? The security type trusted launch virtual machine. Yes. And what type of image, like what type of OS you want to do it here. So now if I go for this one, I want to try with the Red Hat Enterprise Linux. No. SUSE Linux. No. I'll go with the SUSE Linux 15.4. Okay. 15.4. The selected image is not available. It's available. Okay. Now x64, yes. Run with Azure spot discount. No, I am not doing that one because this is my normal thing, right? So if I go with this option, standard underscore B1S, this is type of my VM. One CPU I'll get 1 GB memory, but I don't want to do that. What I want to do it, see all sizes, available sizes. I will go with the DSV3 option. So where you can see virtual machines 2, RAM is 8. What I can do is I'll go with this one, or I can go with the D5. 2 CPUs. I'll go with this DS2 V5. Select. Let's see this one. It's loading price. It is 5,507 rupees per month. Okay. If I select another, not in US, let's say East US, and the cost of this VM is image is same like slash 54, and then you can see this same like if you go for a without US, or if you go for any other south central US, let's go for this. So it depends on region where you want to do it. So select, then what I can do is this size available, this size is only available in zone 1, and zone 1, zone 3 is not supported. So Okay, we are in zone 1, but you see here the same cost, it is increased in the central US. So I don't want to go that. So I'll do East US. Same, select the size of this. So now what I can do, the size is available with 5.3 passwords. I don't want to use a password. So username something kind, something say that. Okay. So user, you can use anything. You must user needs to be between this one. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Use any password, any user here. So and then you can say, here is 12 between. Okay. Let's try this. Something called 5, 6. Okay. Put your password somewhere on 12 minimum letters. So let's say next disk. So first minimum information we have given. So now disk, OS disk, whether you want to run with the premium SSD or standard SSD. I want to go with the standard SSD because it is very less. You can see that the selected VM size supports premium disks. We recommend premium SSD for high IOPS workloads, virtual machines with premium SSD disks, quality for the 99.9% connectivity SLA. So we don't want to go for it. So this is anyway, since it is a test systems, we don't want to go for a premium is costlier than standard, so I don't want to go that. Key management, performance managed by this one. So click on this. Now any disk if you want to add, you can add now, or if you don't want to add later, if you don't want to add now, if you want to add later, you can also add that one later. So we'll see that one as well. Now I'm going to network. So virtual network, it will create a new virtual network subset, also the same thing it will create. So default one and advanced. So no need to change anything here. Let's say management. Let's say anything you want to say it. It's nothing is there. So basic plan for free. It's a basic plan for free. Now what I can do is I'll go to the next monitoring. So no need to change anything here. Just say monitoring here. So anything you want to do it here, nothing. So as it is default value, say advanced. Advanced also same values. Go to tag. You want to create any tag like name and then value and then resources, something, anything you can put it. Otherwise no need to put anything. Review and create. So now you can review what are the inputs you have given here and say that create. So it cost you around like the standard DS2 per hour 7 rupees 5 rupees 7 rupees 53 paisa per hour. So it is currently validating the inputs whatever we have given. So that is currently validating here. Now validation is passed. Now I'll go down. I'll see that everything is looks okay, fine to proceed, then create. Now what will happen here? The moment you say create, it will start creating your VMs. Now what we are doing, we are gathering all the resources. We are enabling resources here. Now it start reducing the price whatever I got a credits, right? Those will be reduced. Tomorrow I can see how much I got reduction. So currently 15,800 credits I have it. Now that will be reduced. So now you can see here deployment is in progress. So I can see progress here. It says that deployment is in progress, or I can go to home. You can see my test VM. It is getting started, right? Getting started. I'll go to VM virtual machines again. So if my VM started here, what I can do, I'll get it. Subsequent, say you here, what is this? This is a subscription. I have only one free account, so that's the reason. If I have multiple subscriptions, I can get it. But if you get the multiple subscription, you have to pay the money based on your resource utilization. Now what I can do here, let's see what is the status. It's still in deployment. Click on this deployment. So you'll go back to the original screen. Create VM SUSE /15 SP4 basic generation and slow blah blah blah. Now when you create a virtual machine, there are a lot of resources will be created. First one is You see that these are all VNet, IP, NSGs, firewalls, everything will be created. So now you can see that this is all green marks, whatever you are seeing, those are created. Now I got a pop-up saying that deployment successfully completed. Now I'll go to home. Now go to virtual machine. You can see I have a machine here. So now I'll go to my test. I'm clicking on this. This is my information about my server. So if I want to remove, if I don't want to see this content, click on these arrows. Now here, if you want to stop your services, if you want to stop your services or stop, start, restart anything or refresh, delete it. So you can come here and you can see it. So now, how can I log into this server? There are several ways, but what we are doing it, we are using a putty is a software to log into this server since it is a Unix based operating system. Now here you see that public IP. So this is the IP we are using it. Now before I use this one, what I can do is I'll test stop here. Stop the virtual IP. Yes, I want to stop it. Stopping virtual IP. This is just I am trying to do some start stops. Now do refresh. You see the status deallocation. That means whatever resources currently added to your subscription or your resource group, those will be deallocated. So whenever, remember that one, if you are not using your machine or you are not practicing it, if you are on free trial account, please stop everything so that your costing, your the clock will be running very slow. If you are keeping everything as it is, then your clock will be run more. So then 15,000 will be, you know, you can spend almost in 1 week or maybe 2 days, you'll be spending everything. So now I have stopped it. You see the status stopped, grayed out, and start is enabled. Also, you can go here and you can see successfully stopped here. Now I'll start here, say start, again starting it, do refresh, starting, you see the status here starting, again refresh, keep on refresh. The type of system what you have is standard D2SV5, 2 CPUs and 8 GB RAM. It is not ready. Okay, let's do start it. So some error, we're getting it. Let's come back and go do this. Okay, my SAP virtual system is not there. So what I can do, I'll do putty. I'm coming and I'm topping this one, say open. Let's see whether this will start. Yes, it is accepting it. SAP test 1. Uh-oh. What is the user we have given? So connect. Let's go back to the connect. See that suggesting this a private path. This one. This is the private key. Test network. The user. We missed the username, I guess. Go back to duplicate this. I'll come here. Test. Oh, this is not the one. Oh. Okay, so this is the way we have to log in. Okay, now I don't have a password, right? I don't know the password. I forgot it. Now I don't know how to log in, correct? So what I can do is, so you see here, provide a path of your this one. So SSH private key path, right? This is the path. And then this is the one we have to use it. So the user where I can see is, I don't have the user. I missed that user. Yeah. So anyway, I'll get that user. So this is the what the resources has been, has to be deployed. Please subscribe my channel. If you have any questions, please let me know. And please press bell button. Thank you.